This video follows the step-by-step process I went through to build this flatbed. Before we dig into it, there's two things you gotta know. The first is that this is a distillation, you know, like a shorter version of some longer videos I put out about the truck. And then the second thing is that I've got some plans for the flatbed up on Etsy. And there's a link right here on the screen. They're $5 and they go through all the steps, you know, all the details, 25 pages of description of building the flatbed. All right, so right here is where it all started. Frame's fine. That's kind of dangling. It just doesn't seem right. All right, first step in my patented method for making these angled brackets is to groove out the steel before bending it. So this is what it looks like before it's welded up. So just need to weld up this seam, really cook it with a couple layers, and fit my gusset in here for added strength. All right, them's my brackets. I'm still playing with where these rails are gonna go exactly. I think closer together is better, just strength-wise. Alright, so those are my 4 cross pieces, and then these are my caps. And I was thinking about making plugs that like fit in the end there, but these caps are nice, 3x3, they came out pretty clean. Basically, none of this stuff lines up square. 37 3/4, and then down here they're like 37 1/4. So my flatbed is gonna be a rectangle. It's not gonna be kind of funkified by like 1/4 inch. You know, I might like tuck the tail, but I'm not gonna build like a freaking rhombus or whatever. So I'm gonna lay these guys out to match the frame. So they're gonna be, this is exaggerated, but they're gonna be like a little bit like this, you know, a little bit wider at the back. And then the cross pieces are gonna go on them, and the whole thing is gonna sit like a rectangle. I don't know if you guys do it this way, but I just did like a little scribble scrabble with my pencil, so I know where to sand this stuff down. So right now I gotta do like some serious grinding and sanding so I can get all my connections nice and clean before I weld them up. So right now what I'm doing is I'm making that angle iron frame, and it's gonna be, you know, 1 3/4 up from my rails. I got my 2x4 width spacers in there. So that's where the bed's gonna go. You know, wood bed's gonna be like slipped in there. Anyway, when you do this, you're probably like all precise and you're gonna miter your corners. But I'm doing my flat miter. Flat miter welded up, looks fine. I think it looks fine. You know, basically just cut this guy out. Then this will cover the end. Okay, so that's getting tacky. All right, one's gonna go over here. The other one goes over yonder. Goes here. I've got the sides kind of mocked up. Then I've got a 2x4 up there just for measurement purposes. Alright, so this is my top piece, and I just capped them on the end ahead of time so that I can weld it in place. It'll be all clean. You'll see. It's gonna look good. The design is basically that the wood members rest on these cross pieces. There are 4 of them, and it slots in here at the end. And actually it slots in on the sides.